Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and today I have made a lovely little container for those garden candles, you know, the ones that chases the flies away. With this lovely weather we're having, I thought it was a nice wee gift if you're going around to anybody for a barbecue or anything like that. You could bring a wee bottle of wine and these wee candles to keep the flies away. My legs have been eating off me this week, honestly, I'm sick of them, so I've bought a right box load of these, so I thought I'd decorate them up, and this is what I came up with. So I have punched 3 holes so you see the actual colours. They come in the green and a yellow, and it just matches the lemon lime twist card perfectly. And I've done Celebrate on the back using the Celebrate Youth inlets just to break it up. So I wasn't sure what to stamp on it or whatever. So if you're out the back celebrating the sunshine, sure, it's perfect. And I've just added a tag to the top of my box because anytime I've made a box for people, they've either, I usually like to glue close this, and they end up going to the bottom and gluing it, or pulling the glue apart and ripping the whole box. So to show them the top, I've put this wee tag in here, and I think it makes a nice wee decoration on it too. So I'll show you all how to do that there. And the papers I've used are from the new in colours, the 6x6 inch papers, and I've went with the Call Me Clover one, which is just a good wee match for the green candle there. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to need a piece of card in your chosen colour. Just choose it to match your own candles if this is what you're making. I have went with this one here, and it's 5.5 inches by 7 5/8. I've kept a wee bit for the tag. You don't need that much, but I want enough to punch the tag at the top, so that's just a wee scrap. I've already cut out my Celebrate using the thinlit dies. These are great, lovely big words, Celebrate You and Amazing You. You can put great wee dies to have. So I also have cut my DSPs. I just thought the box was just too lonesome on its own, and let's see a couple of pencil marks and that. I'll just rub them off. This one is 1 3/8 by 4 3/8 for the back of the box. I have a couple of strips for the side. Those measure 1/2 inch by 4 3/8, and I have 2 wee bits for both ends, and they're just 1/2 inch by 1 3/8. So we'll use them all shortly. So we'll do our scoring first. I also have a wee bit of ribbon, sorry, just for the tag. Not very much, about 4 inches. So get your scoring board up, and on the short side, we'll start with the short side. On the short side, score at 6/8. 2 3/8. 3 1/8. And 4 6/8. And just swish it round and go score 6/8. Whoops, shit. 4 5 6 8. 1 1/2. 6 1/8. And 6 7/8. And that's your scoring done. Now, I'll give myself a trick now because I always get mixed up when I'm going to cut the wee bits off that you don't need. So I'm actually starting off and I'm going to put an X in each box that I'm not going to keep. So there, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then we don't need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one. I'm actually putting the 2 closures at the same side because I'm cutting the circles in the front. I don't want one of the boxes floating around because you're going to have to cut a wee bit of the rim. So get both of your turns going to the back of the box. So we'll start off by folding these. Just fold all your score lines. And then just do your cutting. Oh, got one there. So just cut away all your excess. Doesn't that make life easier? Because I always confuse myself when I'm going to cut it. Even though I have it drawn out sitting in front of me and know exactly what I need to cut, I will do it wrong. It's just me. So I'm just cutting these pins slightly. Oops. So make sure you have all the bulky bits cut off before you go much further. Just makes for a nice neat box. And this is pretty sturdy card, so you don't want a lot of bulk. Look at that bulk on that one. And we'll even do the wee end of it. And then just go to your other side and do the same. There's quite a bit cut off here. Just do that one. We're actually quite overcast today, but it is still about 25 degrees, so the air is just thick. Honestly, you'd need a good storm just to clear the air and give the poor ground a wee drink. Not that I'm complaining, because I love a bit of warm weather, but it gets very claustrophobic when it's like that. Right, we can get rid of all these wee bits. Now, in order to punch this, you're going to have to trim off a wee bit from the end. So we want our holes down here, and whenever I fold the box up, because this is slightly longer, my punch just won't go in far enough. You know, the small one will. Actually, why is that working? That didn't work for me either. I'll tell you what, I have actually, this is a wee tip too. Punch yourself 3 of the 1 1/8 punch scraps, right? Just punch three different colours of scraps and position those where you're going to want them. On my upside down, you know. Just put a wee bit of tape on each. It doesn't matter. It's not going to ruin your box because you're actually going to be taking these off. And centre these where your candle's going to sit. Try and get it central in your box. Not a good colour there, but I'll be able to see it okay. And one in the middle. And this is going to be your guide for punching. It's down a wee bit. I'll just move it up a fraction. So that's your guide, because you want to be able to put this in and know you've got it in the middle, because there's no way you're going to know. And as you can see, it is just a fraction too short to get me right on top of that. That's what I was trying to explain to you. So I'm going to cut just a wee bit off this here, and that'll allow me to come in just another wee fraction to get me over the top of that punch. You see, that fits better. I hope you can see that. I really didn't use good colours there for you. But that punch as well. Do the same in the centre one. Just line it up with that other punch. Oh, really thick card there, mad. Better to use flimsy paper, nice copy paper. I had those left over and it says, why waste them? But I should have just wasted them, shouldn't I? So that's those 3 done. Clear those wee bits off. So that hopefully should line up perfectly with your wee candles. Now, to move on, we're going to put glue when I put my candles in, this is going to come around and be short, and I don't want to see that. But because I'm doing that, this ends up with the fold showing up this way. So you want to glue it really carefully that it's not sticking up over the ridge. So just put, I'm actually using wet glue for this. Put a bit of wet glue on that. Just line these up. You see, I can see already that if I'm not careful, there is going to be a bit of that. Get this sticky everywhere. I don't want it showing. I want it being nice and neat, that edge. That's not too bad, so it's not at all. So that's that one. So now to create the wee tag end, which we'll do now, I'm using this scallop tag topper punch, and you don't have to do this. This is just something because people I've given these to are just bursting the boxes open, and I don't want that to happen. I want it to still look nice, that you can take one candle out and still have it sitting on your table nice and neat. So just line that up in the centre and punch the end, and that'll give you that. And you don't need all this, so decide yourself what you'd like. About 1.5 inches square really is enough to get you what you're looking. So put a bit of glue on that. Decide, of course, which end of your box is going to be the top and which is going to be your bottom. I should have stuck my DSP on, but again, I did it the other way anyway and it looked okay. So if this is going to be my top, then I want this to be in here. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the back of it. Not too much. And that should slide in there neatly. Close your box up. And then you can position it how high you want it. That looks okay to me. If you put your candles in there, that will help to keep it so I'm going one yellow, one of the dark green. It's like an apple green really, which would match perfectly in our apple green. So close that over, and that should keep that nice and firm. Give you something to press down in the glue. So because you've done that, you can now glue the bottom bit here. So just a bit to keep it closed. I always be afraid of the box bursting open, somebody's holding it, looking at the top, and out flies the candles out of the bottom, or sweets, or whatever you're putting in it. So I think it helps just to do that. Again, press down your candle and that should seal the bottom for you. Now, I should have put my DSP on, but it doesn't really matter because it will go on because the candles are nice and firm. So you can just put it on with tape. This is for the back. I love this body, it's really nice and summery. And this comes in loads of colours, and it's, well, I'm not sure if this one is. I know the garden ones is. I should have checked that for you. If it was in the, there's buy 3 DSP, get 1 free on for the month of July, which is great. So go and check it out and see if there's any that you do like. You may as well buy, or team up with a friend and buy 4 between you. And you're getting 1 free and you can divide them all out. It's great value. No point in waiting until it's over. Do it now. So just cut glue on all those and line them up. And I did make 2 for the bottom. I just thought it looked a wee bit naked. Oof. Definitely would be easier probably to do this when it's laying flat. It's 2 steps ahead of myself as usual. And I have it all written down. Follow the steps, Patricia, but no. So that is that part done. And on the back, put a little bit of wet glue here and there to hold your letters nice and firm. This lettering is lovely. It's really script-like, you know. And you could do it in matching green. I just went with the wisp of white because I wanted to match my ribbon. Give it a wee lift. So just put that on the back. That won't take. Must have missed that bit there. Come on. There. Now, the only other thing we need to do is the front. I didn't like leaving it so naked looking. So, as you can see, I've punched 3 circles. So the best way to do this is 2 punches. One is 1 1/8, one is 1 3/8. Punch your small one out. Fairly central to give you room. You don't need that wee one. But when you go along with your bigger one, you want to line it up so you're getting the kind of frame of the circle. And that's what you're going to use. It just fits over there perfectly. If you line it up with the wee scallops, it does fit. So you need 3 of those. So just do that along there 3 times. Don't need that one. I do need this one. Line it up fairly central so it's pretty even. And it just breaks that up, doesn't it? Rather than you having to try and cover that, you know, and cut holes out and show a wee bit of it. It just wouldn't work. I mean, I couldn't get it to work, so maybe you'd be really clever and do it, but I just couldn't. So this was my way around it. And I thought it was pretty good. So I'm going to put that out of the way. So again, you just need a wee dribble of glue. Just don't go mad. I actually put glue on the box, the last one, and it works okay, so you can do it either way. Put glue on this end or the other. And just try and line it up with your wee scallops of the previous cut. Cute, isn't it? It just breaks that up. Hopefully it's going to cover that dirty bit of glue I got in my box. Just line it up with the scallops if you can. And last one. Oops. Messy drawers. Right. Fairly good. And then your last wee thing to do is just a wee bit of ribbon. Let's say about 4 inches. Slip through your tag. And there you have a nice wee gift for somebody. If you're going, pop it in your wine bag and they'll really appreciate it, I think. And everybody knows that's the top and that's the bottom. So there's 2 of them ready for me to go. All I need now is an invite to a barbecue, huh? So that's me. Thanks very much for dropping by. I still have a few catalogues left. If anybody would like a free catalogue, just drop me a wee line and I'll certainly send you one out. And I'd love you to subscribe. I have lots going on at the minute and I'll be keeping you up. In fact, in another few days, I'm actually going to make a card to match this box, which I think would really make a gift. So come back on Thursday, I think I'll have it. Thanks for dropping by, and if you enjoyed my video, give me a wee thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Bye.